We are now just 176 days away from the release of Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker, where a lot of Star Wars fans around the world are very excited to see exactly what J.J. Abrams has in store to end the sequel trilogy and the Skywalker saga itself. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel for future Star Wars content. So, looking at Episode 9, we do know that one of the big confusing pieces about the marketing of this movie is, of course, what is the true meaning of the Episode 9 title? Now, keep in mind that we do know that there are over 3 different meanings of the title of Episode 9, and that J.J. Abrams himself even confirmed this over at Star Wars Celebration, that it can be interpreted in different ways. So what's really interesting is what actually just dropped a couple of days ago. You guys may or may not have heard about this, but this is official, is that there is another meaning to the title of Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker in a different country. Over in Japan, The Rise of Skywalker means Dawn of Skywalker. So what's really exciting about that is that this could very well offer a little clue as to exactly what one of the meanings of the actual title really means. So if you guys actually go ahead and, look at the title, The Rise of Skywalker, it's a very unique title, something that J.J. Abrams wanted to use that really does kind of tell us something about the overall plot of the movie. Now, as far as the Japanese title of the movie goes, Dawn of Skywalker. In case you guys did not know, dawn means the first appearance of light in the sky before sunrise. Now, the first appearance of light showing up in the sky could very well have something to do with the first appearance of light within a Skywalker, right? So we do know that a Skywalker is related to, of course, Luke, Leia, Anakin, you name it, as well as Kylo Ren, since he holds that mighty Skywalker blood. So, one of the meanings of the title, I believe, has all to do with Kylo Ren becoming a Skywalker or turning to the light side of the Force. Again, I want you guys to keep note of that word dawn, which means the first appearance of light in the sky before sunrise. So, we do know that in Episode 9, toward the third act of the film, there is going to be a sequence where both Rey and Kylo Ren are going to have to force themselves into an alliance to take on a greater threat in Episode 9, which is known as the Dark Acolyte / Vance, who has a connection to Darth Sidious. So, the Japanese title of Episode 9 really does, stand out to me the most, is that it's called Dawn of Skywalker, right? Now, to me, that honestly would have made a really good title for the American release, in my point of view. I think it would have made a really great way for the official main title, Dawn of Skywalker. It sounds very interesting, I gotta say. So, what's also really exciting about Episode 9 is that we do know that there are going to be, like I said, over 3 different meanings of the title of this movie. This definitely explains at least one of them and gives us a major hint as to exactly what it means. So, the Dawn of Skywalker title for Japan, I believe, is all related to Kylo Ren becoming a Skywalker or taking on the Skywalker name. It also kind of connects to what we heard in The Force Awakens, where Leia even says, there's still light in him, I know it. So she knows that there's light still within Kylo Ren. He has a weakness for his own mother, Leia, and that's actually going to be explored in this movie. So, honestly, guys, I'm very excited to see exactly what is, going to be provided and demonstrated by J.J. Abrams in this film. The marketing of this movie really is going to come into full swing this July, and we will be getting that official second trailer over at D23 now, since it was delayed from San Diego Comic-Con all the way over to D23 till August 24th, so look forward to that. Honestly, guys, I gotta say, I'm very hyped and pumped for this movie from what we've been hearing for these past, 9 to 10 months, give or take. Everything has been really coming together for this film, and everything related to Palpatine's return, and Rey and Kylo's interaction with each other, and Luke Skywalker's, involvement in the film, as well as other connections to the prequels and the originals, I think is really gonna make this movie the best film in the sequel trilogy. Will it make it the best film in Star Wars, movie history? I'm not quite sure about that, but I think it really will mark down as a new Revenge of the Sith, if you will. And what I mean by that is the best film within the sequels themselves. I really do feel that it's going to be a mixture of doing something completely different, but at the same exact time, doing something that's really going to cater to the fans. You know, if you look at The Force Awakens, it really was too much of a beat for beat of A New Hope. That was one problem that I and a lot of people out there had with the film, though entertaining at the same exact time. I didn't really dislike the movie at all. The Last Jedi I had a lot of problems with, and that was a movie that was just too different for me, and just kind of disconnected itself from Star Wars lore. So now with Episode 9, it seems like that they're giving themselves into a new approach where it's going to have a lot of nostalgic moments, and it's also going to be very different at the same exact time. So that's one thing to look forward to. As far as this title, Dawn of Skywalker, interesting for sure for Japan. I cannot wait to see exactly what the meaning of the other titles actually mean. Anyways, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.
From night